I haven't gone over silver in pretty much all week, so I'm going to recap silver, what it's probably going to do over the next, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Right now, it looks like silver is going to head lower. It's probably going to sell off with the rest of the market. I see the fact that today, of course, this can change on any gap higher, but today we gapped lower, and our high was the top of the highest volume bar over through the composite since SLV has been in these levels. And it kind of shows me that silver's getting rejected from these levels. This high volume area at 30 on the upside and about 29, 25 on the downside with the composites point of control at 29.50. That's probably where SLV is going in the next couple days. I mean, I doubt tomorrow, but you never know. So that's a 15 or a 20-minute chart. 15 days. There's only about 8 days showing though. So, but here's a 4-hour chart of the SLV. You can see let me zoom out one more, sorry. The month of September, the point of control formed at the bottom of the range, and for October it provided, a buying opportunity, small, but, if you got in, at the right price around 29.50, or maybe 30 max, you had a decent move to the upside and it was profitable nonetheless. But it looks like we're going to do some more balancing. It looks like this is the top of our range around 32, and right now I consider the bottom of the range about 29. Let's call it 29, but really like 29.50. So maybe SLV is not the best name to be in right now just because it's lack of direction. But if that's the name you want to play, then just don't be biased to the long side or to the short side, because I think you have opportunities in both directions. This is a 2-year daily chart of SLV. This is pretty scary in my opinion. I see a lot of volume printed at these levels, and now price is below there. So my expectations are, if price, and let me just zoom in one, if price does move higher to $34, $36, don't you think there will be a lot of sellers selling into this, wanting their money back and trying to get back to break even from buying all in this range and not selling on the big puke fest? So, it's something to look at, as far as an upside target, if we break out of the current range we're in. And downside, you see the obvious, volume that sticks out around 28 to 29-ish. And you can see we bounced pretty nice there, probably formed some of that volume in these couple of days. But it wouldn't have stopped if it wasn't for the point of control from, months ahead and, this consolidation forming. So, it's all relative, and people are going to support the prices at which they bought. But consider this, if SLV gets going to the downside, honestly, there's no reason why it couldn't get to $20. But that's, that's probably a lot of bad things happening. No industrial growth. Maybe everyone's flocking into the U.S. dollar. Very, very downside market appetite, if that makes any sense. But, I just wanted to give my update on SLV. I thought it was about time. What to look out for and some levels that you can trade off of.